everyone in the committee realised with the influx of all these young athletes, we needed to do something. The club cannot afford to be without the club together.
It's not just clubs as single entities anymore. There's Glasgow Life and there's Scottish Athletics and Sports Scotland, all outside bodies which have a keen interest in thinking about athletics. And the result of that, we hope, is that we end up with more club members coming in, more volunteers, so the club grows and athletics grows in all its various areas.
I've got 25 hours where I can look at different types of projects like school links. Since November last year, up to date, we've had 1,670 children who have been delivered athletic sessions at the club. I'm really to look at things, and then when I've kind of got them up and running, to pass them on to the volunteers, and that sometimes is a bit of a challenge because people think you're paid, you should be doing it. But I mean, I say basically I educated them into what my role was. I mean, if you go onto our website as well, you'll see there I'm very, very particular what my role is as an employee and my role as a volunteer.
The benefits of being the Club Together officers within the club means that we can offer more hours working towards the club, so coaches are allowed to coach.
We are drafted in and we're allowed to spend a lot more time within the club focusing on, you know, the structures, the coaches, getting new members within the club.
The impact's been really great on the club. Not only have we increased the number of members that we've got significantly, but we've also increased the number of volunteers that we have. We now have over 380 members within the club. That's an increase of approximately 165 juniors and 17 seniors, which isn't a lot, but we're putting things in place to correct that. And the volunteers, we've now got approximately 70 volunteers within the club, which is an increase of about 59 within the year.
You need to think of the key people, obviously, to focus on. So change is a big thing, you know, and it can't happen overnight.
The BEST was originally put in place to ensure that Borders athletes could meet long-term athlete development workloads, and so that we would have a more regular line of talent coming through the pathway. We've established an environment where swimmers want to be successful and know they can be successful. The focus is firmly on the process in our program rather than the outcome. Around 250 club swimmers receive the benefit from our program within their clubs through ongoing support and coach education.
We very much rely on the coaches to provide a positive example on the pool side.
We make the swimmers earn their attention from the coaches. We make it clear that their training fees only cover pool time and for session planning.
We have some support at the top end of the club with some key partnerships with Scottish Swimming, Sports Scotland and British Swimming. But we obviously need to make sure that our club is sustainable with or without that investment that comes in at the top end. So we rely on bringing that money in through membership and training fees on a monthly basis.
We've really increased the competitive standard of the swimmers in the Borders. We've got more swimmers than ever achieving success at the district level, at Scottish national level and even at British level.
We expect that when the swimmers arrive on the pool side, they try to have a positive attitude, and sometimes it can be really difficult because most of them are at school or university, so something might have happened during the day and they're in a bad mood or they're not happy, but we ask them when they come through the doors of the swimming pool to try and leave that outside. I always say to the swimmers in my squad that it's more important what people think of them as a person once their swimming career is over, and not how many medals they've won. You know, if you're not a very nice person, no one cares how many medals you've won.